Can't see that.
Right, so
Ant's got his early Christmas present.
no, darling, this is your Christmas present.
No, it's yours. Mine arrives tomorrow.
Woohoo!
Can't see that.
Right, so it's Wi-Fi extender. Some history. We've been using one of these. This is totally unsponsored. We don't owe anybody anything. This is a TP-Link and it's a Wi-Fi extender aerial, high gain aerial. But it's not waterproof, and the cable on it's only a metre long, and if you try and extend this with a USB extender cable, this won't work for some reason. Don't know why, but it's been really great. And then someone put me on to these on the internet. So this was just over €110 delivered from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below. And basically it's a powered aerial that will go out the back on our solar frame and picks up Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi on the marina is a bit flaky, and we use a lot of Wi-Fi, so I'm going to open it up and have a look. Instructions, we won't want them. So there's a couple of things in here. There's an aerial, there's a router and a power supply, and these are all 12 volt, but there's a power adapter so we can run it on mains as well. So I'll get it all unboxed, and then I'll show you how it works and how to install it. I better have a read first. Now there's the aerial, and I don't know if you can see, there's an American naval base over there. It's about a mile away, and they've got free Wi-Fi, and we're actually picking up their free Wi-Fi, and it's about 60 megabytes per second, so we can stream Netflix or watch YouTube on it. Yeah, it's great. This aerial's performing really well. It's a good investment. So this is the aerial in position, and you'll see that we haven't taken the top of the aerial above the solar panels an arch, and the reason for that is we don't want the aerial to cast a shadow on the panels. And then this plastic conduit we've just fitted over the USB cable, and we did that by taking a craft knife and slotting the side, because obviously we wouldn't get the USB socket through that small conduit, a flexi conduit, and that just protects the cable, gives it an extra level of protection as it comes down and goes into the gland at the bottom there. It goes in the same one as our solar cables. So let's show you how the software works. So here's how it works. We fire up a web page, dial in the IP address of the router, hit the easy setup, it scans, and hey presto, half a dozen or more good strong signals, some intermediate signals and some weak signals. And these weak signals we know are about 1.5 miles, 2 miles away. There's a rescan button, you can rescan again. Just make sure that you're picking up all of the signals. Let's make that window smaller so you can see it all. and then you simply click on the signal that you want to use. Obviously you need the password, and we're going to use this top one because we have the password for that. You click on there, put the password in, it saves the setting, resets the router, and Bob's your uncle, you've got Wi-Fi. Now you note here that we've changed the name of the router to SV Impavadus Wi-Fi, so that we know what we're logging on to, because we also have a dongle which we use as a VPN to get UK stations and programs. So it really is that simple. As I edited this video, I realised I hadn't given a good explanation of how this works, so here we go. So let's think of these Wi-Fi hotspots as the little stars transmitting their signal for Wi-Fi. They're received by the high gain aerial, which then sends them to the router, and then the router sends out another signal to all your bits and pieces like your iPhone, your MacBook and your iPad. So one other clever thing this can do is if you've got 4G on your iPhone or your MacBook or a dongle, it can pick up that signal and then send that out through the router to your other bits and bobs. So you can use any signal that you've got which will give you Wi-Fi. So there's our router. It's in the cupboard. There's the aerial at the back there, little lights which tell you its status, and there's the cable that we had to pull in from the back of the boat, and unfortunately it's about I don't know, what's that, 3/4 of an inch, 20 millimeters, so you need to drill holes in the bulkheads to pull it through, but yeah, works fine. So we've been pretty impressed with this kit, I have to say. Everything you need to install it comes in the kit, and reasonably priced if you think what some people pay for Wi-Fi extender aerials from other sources. So, doors off the cupboard, and the door is off the heads. See that there? And that panel's had to come out because in there, if you can see it, is our main water pump. And a friend of ours advised us, John, if you're listening, John Wetton, take a spare main water pump, because if it fails you can't get your water out the tank. So yesterday we were cleaning out our filters and our tanks, and I thought I'd clear that. Can you see it? That's the shower drain pump going off, but we have another filter here, that one there in the middle of the screen, and I was going to take that out and clear that out, and I noticed water dripping out of there. So now we have to take that power pump off and repair it. So to repair it, I need to get spares, and to get spares I need to order them, and they're going to take about a week to get here. So meanwhile we bought another pump, and then this one will come off and get repaired and be our spare pump. So the system's all opened up and draining down, the pump's switched off, and now I'm going to use our shop vac to take the water, residual water out of the pump. And then I have to put all of this panelling back in and redo the masticing, put the screws back in, make it all tidy. So here's the trick. When you do this kind of work, open up your taps, put the Aquavac shop vac onto the tap, make sure there's another tap open in the rest of the circuit, turn it on and it sucks all the water out, and then what you do is you release the hello darling, you're back from shopping. You then release the pump and what happens is all the water goes into your aquavac or into your shop vac and not into your bilges. Top tip. The pump's out, we haven't got water everywhere, but we have got a shop vac full of water. The next thing we've got to do is to take these fittings off for the new pump, like that. There's a little bit of water in there, in that filter, and now we can clean that filter out. It's actually not too bad. Take that water out of that and order a repair kit for that. Do you know these always go there, exactly that point. That's the same place that the pump went on Renovatio, and at about the same time. So I've got a new pump in the box, and just got to put these on here, but I'll clean this filter out first. Oh, strength! That's been on there a while.
Yeah, 5 years.
Well, that's not too bad. That's just like plastic.
Not plastic.
Plastic, yeah. That's where, I bet that's where the holes are made in the tanklet. But it's plastic sort of tailings, swarf.
At least it's stopped it getting into the water
yeah,
system.
it's not into the system. Right.
So actually put it in the bin.
Yeah. Right, so new pump. Just clean this off, put it back together, screw the pump back in, connect up the electrics, check it for leaks. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
And we'll have some water.
Have some water. So that's the terminals on the end and the filter cleaned out, put on the new pump, and that elbow, so it's just a matter of screwing those up on the quick release fittings. There's the old pump, and it is identical, it's just that's a Parmax and this one's a Flowjet, probably all made in the same factory and just labelled different. But we did get a spare filter and some other ends that has a threaded there, and this one is, you see, different. That's got a hose tail coming out of it, and ours is threaded, so I'll use our original one. But I'll keep this on board, you never know when it's going to be handy. Just got to put the pump back in now. Here goes the big moment. Bit of air in the system. It's working. Just get this place cleaned up now. So there we are. Pump's working. The door's back in and remastic. Yeah, it's, now all we've got to do is wait for these spares to arrive.
We make these videos for you. Give us a thumbs up and please subscribe.
Sail safe.